Well, hello there. Welcome back. So, as you can probably already tell, this is going to be a tutorial on how to achieve this look. The smoky eye tutorial has probably been my single most requested video of all time, even since before I was on YouTube. I constantly get requests, can you please teach me how to do a smoky eye? Can you teach me how to do a smoky eye that's not too dark and too scary? Can you teach me how to do a smoky eye on a hooded eye? And I am going to do a full series on different smoky eyes, as far as different colors and different ages of eye and different eye shapes. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to see more of those videos, please hit the subscribe button. But this tutorial is going to be my quick go-to tutorial on how to achieve this dark smoky eye. So if you like what you see, please stick around and hope you enjoy. So as you can see, I already have one eye done, and we're just going to jump right in and start with the other eye. I've already applied my eyeshadow primer, and what that's going to do is act as a sticky base for the eyeshadow so it stays on all day, doesn't crease, and so you don't have a lot of fallout underneath. The next thing I'm going to do is take my cream eyeshadow color in Metallic Taupe, and I'm just picking some of this up with my finger, and I'm just going to really roughly kind of dab this all over. Now, the cream eyeshadows, rather, they already have primer mixed into them. So if you wanted to just use a neutral eyeshadow color all over, you could do that in place of the primer. But since I don't want the dark metallic taupe color to go all the way up to my brow, I did a primer first, and then I'm going to do this metallic taupe color all over the lid and smudge whatever's left on my finger underneath my lashes. Just like that, really easy. And when you tap out the cream colors, they are phenomenal. They do not crease, they do not flake, they don't get gross throughout the day. And to be honest, if you're wanting to do a really easy smoky eye appropriate for daytime, these cream eyeshadows would be great for that, to do a 1-minute smoky eye. And I do have a 1-minute smoky eye video coming soon, so you will see some more for that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eye color brush, and I'm going to pick up some of the color Granite. This is by far one of my most popular, one of my most favorite eyeshadow colors. It's just a gorgeous, shimmery, grayish taupe color. It's just fantastic. It looks amazing on every skin tone. And all I'm gonna do is pat. You don't want to sweep when you're applying dark colors, because that can increase the chance of having fallout, and then you wind up with a bunch of black and gray shadows underneath your eye, and that's not cute. So you want to kind of pat the color on top of where the cream eyeshadow is, and then once you've got it applied, then you can kind of smooth out the edges with some sweeping motions. If you're wanting to do a smoky eye on a more mature eye, I would stay away from the shimmery or frosty colors, anything like that, just because frosty, shimmery textures on a more mature eye can make it look even more mature, and that's not something that you want. So instead of Granite, I would suggest probably Espresso eyeshadow instead, since it's a matte finish. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my eye crease brush, and I'm going to go in with the blackest shade from the Mary Kay at Play Tuxedo palette. This is a smoky eye palette in one. I absolutely love this. The blackest shade is just gorgeous. I love that we finally have a black shimmery dark eyeshadow. So what I'm going to do is pick up a little bit of that shadow just on the tip of the brush. You don't want to go in at an angle. You really do want to go in downward, because that is going to keep the shadow on the tip of the brush, which gives you more control where you're applying it, so you don't accidentally sweep it and it go all over the place. So what I'm doing here is I'm just applying this color in the outer V. And all I'm doing for that is I'm drawing an imaginary line from the end of my lashes out to the outer edge of my eyebrow. So I'm just drawing a line, I'm stopping halfway, and then I'm dragging that into my natural crease. And that gives you what is called the outer V. You want to keep the darkest concentration of color right here on the outer edge of the eye. And then all you're going to do is just windshield wiper motions back and forth. Rock it in the socket, if you will. Then what you're going to do, you're going to take a clean crease brush with no eyeshadow on it. This is really important for achieving that smoky effect with the eyeshadow. No eyeshadow can be on the brush because it will really muddy the colors and disrupt where you've placed the eyeshadow in the first place. So you're going to take a clean crease brush and just with a really light hand go over where you've placed that dark black shadow to blend it into everything. Just like that. Put an eyeshadow palette together or a compact together for a smoky eye look that is something you could just throw in your purse and go, or put together for the weekend and take with you. I would definitely suggest the Brilliant Black, the newest eyeshadow from Mary Kay, the Granite color for sure. And then this next color, this highlight color, is really something that's a little bit more for your preference. Here's the deal. When it comes to a highlight color for a smoky eye, I do not ever like to apply a shimmery white or a shimmery highlight color underneath my brow when I've got a smoky eye going on, because it looks very dated. It looks very 80s and 90s to have a frosty brow when you've got a typical black or dark smoky eye going on. I just personally do not care for it. I much prefer to have a matte highlight for the brow, because that can also help to soften and smoke out that dark eyeshadow that you've already applied. And then if you really want a little bit of extra shimmer, to apply a shimmery highlight color in the inner tear duct instead of having a shimmery color underneath the brow as well. I pick a color that is closest to my skin tone, and since I glow in the dark, for me that's going to be White Lily. Spun Silk is a great choice. Silky Caramel is a great choice. There's lots of different really beautiful matte skin tone eyeshadows. So for me, I'm going to go in with White Lily and apply that just under the brow bone. Now, since this is a white eyeshadow, this is a very white, very pigmented eyeshadow, just a very little bit will do the job. And all you're going to do is the same windshield wiper motions back and forth to help blend out that dark eyeshadow a little bit more. So then I'm going to go in with a little bit more and apply it just in the inner corner. And having an inner corner highlight is really important when it comes to a smoky eye, because it really helps to brighten the eye. You do have a lot of dark concentration of color going on here, so you want to brighten the eye and keep it as open and beautiful as possible. And applying a bright inner highlight is going to do the trick, especially since with this particular smoky eye technique, we're going from light to dark in a linear fashion. The other way to do a smoky eye, and I do have another video coming on this, is to go from dark to light, going up from the lashes to the brow. That's a really popular way to do a smoky eye, is to have the darkest color on the lid, graduate to the mid-tone color, and then have your highlight color right on top. And I'm just going to go in with that clean crease brush again and just do one final blend, make sure everything is all soft. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my trusty favorite gel eyeliner. So when this runs out, I'm going to be completely heartbroken. So Mary Kay, please make this regular line. Make this accessible all the time. I need it. I'm going to die without it. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that black gel liner on the brush. And when you've got such an intense smoky eye going on already, it's not necessary to have just a massive winged eyeliner. My personal signature look is massive winged eyeliner every day. And that's just my personal preference. That's something that I love. I kind of feel naked without it. But if that's not something you're comfortable with, that's okay. You don't have to have it. What you could do instead is take just a regular black liner and do what we call tight line. So take your black eyeliner and apply it on the bottom edge of that eyelid to just make your lashes look thicker. Since I feel naked without it, we're gonna do it. So I've got my black liner on the brush, and I'm just going to really quickly sweep this over the lid. And there you go. So there is your liner applied. And then last but not least, obviously we've got to put on some lashes, because no smoky eye whatsoever is complete without some full, voluminous, gorgeous lashes. So what I've done is I've already curled the lashes on this eye, so they have been curled already. Please do that first. But then I'm just going to go in and do my regular lash routine, and I do have a video coming up on how to get the most out of your lashes, as well as my personal lash routine, so that is coming. So I'm not going to talk too much about that, but the 3 products I'm going to use are in those videos. So what I'm going to do first is just go in with my Lash Primer and apply a good even coat of that all over. You don't want to give it too much of a chance to dry, so you're going to immediately go in with your Ultimate Mascara, and if you will look down into your mirror, that will create more space in between your lashes and your brow and your eyelid, so that you don't wind up with having those little black dots. So there's a little trick. So look down into your mirror, and you're going to apply your Ultimate Mascara. Okay, so now you've got your voluminizing, gorgeous Ultimate Mascara on. The last thing that we're going to do is go in with Lash Love Lengthening Mascara. I love the Lash Love formula. How many times can I say love in one sentence, right? I'm a great big fan of the Lash Love Mascara, but when they came out with Lash Love Lengthening, my heart just began to sing. It was like the heavens had parted, and bright white light of gorgeous, beautiful lash heaven shone down on me. So I'm going to apply a coat of the Lash Love Lengthening on top and be right back. There we go. And now you have some beautiful smoky eyes. So that is my quick smoky eye. This is one of my favorite looks. Since I'm not really afraid of any colors being slapped on my face, this is something that I actually do wear on a pretty regular basis. If you like what you see, if you would like to see some of the other videos that I'm doing as far as the smoky eye series, please click that like and subscribe button down below. And if you're interested in purchasing any of these products for yourself, please go to marykay.com and enter your zip code in the Find a Consultant area. I think it's on the top right hand of the page. There's an area where you can click and enter your zip code to find a consultant who lives near you if you're interested in purchasing any of these products for yourself. My personal information will be in the down bar below, as well as a full list of all the products used. Please check that out, and I will see you next time. Bye.